Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know I look messy as hell. I just woke up. But I haven't been on it for 4 weeks. I know the last video I uploaded was the murder of James Bulger, and that was a pretty good video, but I haven't uploaded anything in 4 weeks. And a lot has happened in those 4 weeks. There has been Cold Raven came back, and I made a community post about that, so that is awesome. So glad he came back, and he also turned 23. So Cold Raven, if you somehow watch this, happy late birthday, man, because I know it was a few days ago. But anyways, I'm so glad you're back. I missed you, and I can't wait to see you making videos. Also, there's been recent controversy surrounding plagued moths, so if that gets really big, I might make a video on that. But so earlier today, I was looking for a video on the Anush Apetya video, which was a murder of a Romanian soldier, a Romanian female soldier. I couldn't find it, no matter how hard I looked. Somebody in my comment section recommended it to me, but I couldn't find it. But recently, I saw that Disturbed Reality uploaded a video on another case that is called Zacatecas Flaying. I think that's what it's called. But the video I have right here is called Cartel Savagery in Mexico. So it is said to be worse than Funky Town. So like that's a bold statement, because although I didn't show it in my reaction, Funky Town is actually a pretty fucked up video. Keep in mind I got family again, so I have to be quiet. But yeah, I have the video right here, and it is 4 minutes and 25 seconds long. So I think that is one of the longest videos I've ever seen. I think the Guerrero Flaying was longer than that. But yeah, this is said to be worse. Some people say it's worse than the Guerrero Flaying and worse than Sponsored by Adidas. Those videos were pretty bad, so who knows? Maybe this video is going to be worse than all of those. Maybe it's going to be worse than all of them combined. Well, probably not, but anyway, I'm going to shut up because it's been 2 minutes of me talking, so let's start it in 3, 2, 1. I sound really happy. Keep in mind, okay, I'm sorry that I had to delay this, but keep in mind I am not really, excited and happy and ooh to watch these gore videos. I just do like the mannerisms and all that because, I want to keep this lighthearted, as lighthearted as it can be when you're talking about stuff like this, but I want to keep it as lighthearted and as comforting as I possibly can. But keep in mind, I am in no way like, oh, happy, this is so fun, I can't wait to watch people get their heads cut off. No, that is not how I think. I know that these are atrocities, these are horrible atrocities. I'm just going into it like that to keep my enthusiasm, to make sure you guys don't feel too sad or too affected, sorry. Because I know that if I am like serious, then you guys might be like upset about it and like might think the video is worse than it actually is. Well, I mean, they are pretty bad. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep it lighthearted. All right, enough talking. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Cartel of Golf, Cartel of Sinaloa, all that, all those guys. Basically saying what every other cartel member says, that if you be bad, if you fuck with us, you're gonna end up like this, guys. It's basically what every other cartel says. So I'm gonna up the volume because I know a lot of people complained that in my other reactions the video wasn't too loud or I was talking over it, so I'm gonna try not to talk over it too much. Holding him on the ground, but I also have to kind of explain what's happening, or else you guys aren't gonna. They just cut in the back of his neck, and they're cutting up here, and he's bleeding. Oh, and they're flaying the back of his head. Okay. Oh my god. And he's not even making any sound, but the whole back of his head is getting flayed open. He's not making any noise. Like the video has sound. He's not like screaming. He's just sitting there and taking it. Oh shoot, my door isn't locked. I gotta lock the door when I'm watching stuff like this. When I have other people at home with me. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ, dude. How is he not screaming? Oh no, he's making noise now. He's making noise now. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is actually bad. Oh my god, this is bad. Jesus. They just cut off all of the skin on his head. Oh my god. And you can see all the fat. And I think he's still alive. They just put all the skin and hair on his chest and they're slitting his throat. Okay. They're like cutting into the bottom of his chin and just like digging in there. The fact that he's alive is like, oh my, oh, you can see his eye. Okay, that is creepy. I'm sorry, I don't mean creepy, but disturbing. I mean his eye just looked over there. I didn't mean to say creepy, I just meant to say it's disturbing. This is, oh no, now they're going for the chest. They're going for the chest. Okay, they just slit down his entire chest. And they're cutting open his chest. And they're pulling out his heart. They just straight up pulled out his heart, which is still beating. It's still in his hand, Mortal Kombat style beating. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead now. There's no way he can come back from that. I swear, if he's still alive after that. Yeah, he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That is, wow. Just a few more seconds left of the video, like 25 seconds left. There is blood all over the ground, like the dirt and the gravel, because they're out at night in like a forest. And his heart is, they're holding his heart like up to the camera, it's still beating. They're showing his corpse. And he just moved. I think he just moved. He's still moving. That's it. That's it. The video's over. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. That was something, dude. I gotta... Oh, there's a better quality version of this down here. I should have seen this one first. Okay, I gotta see this in better quality because there's actually a different video down here that has better quality. So like they flayed his face and then they cut into his throat, and so this one is like, I think like AI upscaled or just like upscaled to make it look better. But yeah, this is it's pretty bad. Like, not pretty bad, this is really bad. So let me describe this to you the best way I can. His whole face is just red, covered in blood. You can barely discern that this is, like, if you looked at this, you would barely discern that this is the human, but the only thing that makes it like human are the two eyes that are still there looking like away. His whole face unrecognizable for a human being, but the eyes. I just burped. I'm not gagging, I just burped because I'm eating Takis. But yeah, whole face flayed. Then they ripped open his shirt, or like cut it open with the knife and then rip it open, and they stab it. Like, listen. They stab into his chest and then bring it down to his stomach and just peel it open. And then they peel open his like over here, and then they pull out his, well, over here, and then they pull out his heart, which is still beating. And they just show it to the, and then, oh wait, is this a longer version? Oh, this is a longer version. Okay, so there's still more. Oh yeah, this one's 6 minutes. The other one's 4 minutes. Okay, so there's still stuff we haven't seen yet. So we might as well keep going. So right here is where the video stops. There's gonna be new footage now. So it's still showing his beating heart, and he's rubbing the knife on the heart to like coat it with like blood, and he's like patting it with the knife. Still beating, and you can. Oh my God, he's. Oh man, dude, this is fucked. He's. I don't know if he's alive or not. I don't think you can live without your heart. I'm not like a medical expert, but pretty sure that when like you lose your heart, you're dead. But I don't know. Maybe it's like it's probably like the rigor mortis when you're dead, but your body is still moving because your brain is still sending like functions to your body to like move it and stuff. He's not moving that much. It's just like the occasional twitch. They're still showing his heart. I get it. His heart. He's dead. Well, yeah, he's dead, but like they're still showing his heart, and the heart is slowing down. Unfortunately, and the video's about to end now. This might be worse than, I think this actually might be worse than Funky Town Gore. And like El Siri was pretty bad. Sponsored by Adidas was also pretty bad, but this one is just, I don't know, it's so brutal. Still showing the heart. It's still the heart. And they pan down to show his face, and the video has 13 seconds now, so it's about to end. They're all just standing there in silence, just standing over his body and just looking at the heart. And then the video ends. That is kind of like, that is disturbing, just to think that they're standing over his dead body, just standing over it, and like, cause like this one was okay. There's like they've got like, okay, this is actually pretty disrespectful. They've got like, you know that Milos guy, you know you got that thing that I need, so give it. They got that guy dancing all over the screen, and they've got like the Reddit Doge meme like flying across the screen. So and they got fireworks too, so I'm gonna exit out of that so I can actually focus on what I'm trying to say. So that was pretty bad. Like, I'd have to say that was fucked. Like, that might actually be worse than Funky Town Gore and like sponsored by Adidas and El Siri. Let me explain why. So Funky Town Gore, which is the one that most people like compare to this because they both have two things in common. It's a face being flayed and all that. But the thing is, Funky Town Gore starts like really late to when it'll happen, and it just shows them cutting the guy's throat and all that. But this video, it shows the flaying of the face from the very moment it happens, showing the detail of him getting his like chest cut open and his heart pulled out, and showing it to the camera while it's still beating from the very start to the very end. There is no jump cuts like El Siri, which kind of jump scared me. There is no editing. But the part that makes it worse for me is just the silence. This was not edited. I didn't cut out anything. I didn't cut out any screams or anything. That was the video. It was like almost silent. And the eerie part is that they just show the heart beating for like the rest of the video. So the victim is right here. He's got two like cartel people here, and behind them is just like a row of other cartel members. Everyone is still there, and they're just silent the whole time. Like, they push him to the ground, they cut him open from the back, they flip him on his back, cut him open. He made a little bit of noise, but he almost said nothing. Sorry. The fan making noise. This is my computer is like hot as hell, so I gotta do that. So it was pretty bad. I think this is probably the worst Gore video I've ever seen in my life. Of course, it's not as bad as Amber Alert, but when we're talking about like straight up cartel Gore, this is the worst one, I have to say. It's pretty bad. Like, I didn't go into that expecting it to be that bad, and the part that made it worse is that the video was there was the high quality version, so it just made it worse. And even then, the supposedly low quality version was high, so I'm sweating. It's so hot in Canada right now. It is so hot. Like even at night, it's like burning hot, which is why I have the fan. But yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I agree with people saying it's worse than Funky Town Gore. It's pretty bad. Kind of left me speechless at times because, like, God, like, and the part with the eyes made it even worse. I'm not disrespecting him and saying he's scary. I mean, watch the video for yourself and tell me that it's not eerie to see human eyes on, like, a absolutely, like, massacred flesh face. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So it's really unfortunate that things like this keep happening to people. But again, it's with the cartel, and like they get into a whole bunch of disputes with the cartel. Oh, I keep trying to burp, but I can't. It's like the burp comes up, and then it goes down. So I guess it's not coming out. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That is my reaction of okay, I need to get the actual name of this. The Zacatecas Flaying. Yeah, that was it. The Zacatecas Flaying. Yeah. So yeah. Also, I need to tell you guys something. I get a lot of messages. I need a towel because I'm drenched in sweat, and I get kind of uncomfortable and gross. Oh, it is hot. I need to talk to you guys about something very, very important. So please stick around, or if you want to leave, you can leave. But if you want to listen to what I'm about to say, I really want you guys to stick around. So I have been getting, or I've always been getting many requests in the comment sections for people to link them the videos that I watch and everything. And I'm just gonna go ahead right now and say that I am not. I may have done it in the past because I wasn't that thoughtful of what it is to really like watch this kind of content and devote a whole channel to this kind of content. From now on, I will not give you guys any links to the videos. Let me explain why. So I know that Gore is not just watched by adults, it's watched by like children too, which is pretty messed up. I myself am not a child. I'm 17. I'm going to be turning 18 in August, so by then I'll legally be allowed to watch Gore. I used to watch Gore at a young age. Yeah, nothing ever stopped me. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to blame it on me or you want to blame it on my parents for not monitoring me correctly on the internet. But I grew up watching a lot of videos like these as a kid. I grew up on a lot of shock websites, and that's how I kind of got desensitized, because even as a kid I started watching a lot of Gore. But please stop asking me for links. I will not give you guys any links, no matter how hard you beg to me, no matter how hard you cry. I will not give you guys any links, because I don't want to be handing out links to children. And the Plague Moth situation. Let me give a brief explanation of what's going on with Plague Moth. So Plague Moth is under fire because people are outing him for selling like mixtapes that include Gore and like child abuse. So I'm guessing like Amber Alert or like Snuffar73, and just selling a whole bunch of links on his Patreon. I haven't seen any of the links because I don't subscribe to people's Patreons because I'm poor and I don't have a credit card yet, so I can't do that yet. But from what I've heard, if you like subscribe to his Patreon, you get like links to like those Gore content. And it's not like Cold Raven, who he does do watch parties, or he used to do watch parties on his Discord, but those were only limited to 18 plus people, and you had to show your ID, you had to show anything, and he did not sell them, and he cut out a lot of the offensive stuff. But from what I've heard, Plague Moth just sells them to anyone, and he doesn't cut out anything. He just gives you the full uncensored thing. So yeah, he's kind of under fire for that, and I understand why people find that bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Plague Moth, but the fact that he's kind of selling child abuse is it's pretty a shitty thing to do, Moth. So personally, I would never do watch parties, and I don't even want to give out links anymore because of shit like this, because like it offends people. Not only does it like, not only does it rightly offend people because this shit is fucked up, but you're basically allowing kids to have a platform where they can look at gore, or just like young people in general, where they can look at gore and just like disturbing things. Like I wouldn't say I'm like very smart, but I'm smart enough to know like what decisions to make when I have a channel like this. I'm scratching my leg. When I have a channel like this, or like when I should watch something and when I shouldn't watch it. If I've never been to the deep web or the dark web. Plague Moth admits that he's been to the dark web and deep web several times to look at things. Like he's looked at a lot of things on the dark web, and personally I wouldn't dare go to the dark web. I've wanted to go, but I don't go because I know it's really dangerous. So yeah, all this to say, and just I really hope that Plague Moth, you know, stops selling like gore mixtapes, because it's really not worth selling. I don't think I'd even pay a dime to watch a gore compilation, because I'll just have that on my conscience, the fact that I paid to just watch gore. And like I know like P Gore, you know, PORN Gore is being sold, and just a bunch of other mixtapes are being sold on DVD, and I would never really buy any of the DVDs because like I don't want those types of movies in my collection. Like I usually have Hollywood, and like the worst I'll have is like Saw, or like murder set pieces, or like anything that I can legally get on DVD, or like get as in the fact that it's in stores or like on a website. But if I have to go to the dark web or go on somebody's Instagram page to buy like MD Pope on DVD, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Not only because MD Pope is on the internet, it's on I'm not gonna say where it's on. Not gonna say where it's on. Just saying it's on the internet. But I'm not going to hand out links to people, is all I wanted to say, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, can you give me the link to this, give me that. No, I will not. I will not, no matter how many times you ask me. You should have got the message by now by the fact that I rarely heart those comments. I heart all my comments except the ones that ask me for the link, because like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And by me hearting them, they might think that, oh, I might do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, also I want to ask you guys a favor. If you could link, if somebody could put in the description, for those of you who are actually on it, if you could link me my Discord, Lunatic's Crypt, or whatever I called it, in the description, because I actually got locked out of it because I can't remember my password for the Lunatic account. So yeah, if you guys could link me a new link of my Discord and my it's really funny that I'm asking you guys for my Discord, but if one of you guys would be kind enough to do that, I'd super duper appreciate it. But yeah, it's okay if you guys can't, but I'll try and log back in. I'll try. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm not gonna hand out the link, so don't even ask for it, don't even bother. And if you ask for it, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to roll like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.